You ever wonder why your brain keeps replaying conversations at night? Like, it'll go something like this. Everything's going fine. You've taken a shower and gotten settled down and ready for bed. Now it's time to go to sleep. But then that awkward moment that you thought you had forgotten decides to come to mind. Then that shift in someone's tone that you noticed. Why did they change their voice like that? Then that one thing you didn't say but wish you had starts echoing through your mind. So you then try to push these thoughts away. But your mind is still working overtime, still replaying every single convo that you had throughout the day. Most people would tell you to just quit overthinking and that it's not that deep. But what if it is? What if it's as deep as your nervous system? Could all of this overthinking just be it trying to protect you? Hold on to that thought. So you finally lie down and the room is quiet. You should feel calm, but instead your chest is tight. And when you take a breath, it's shallow. And then your brain starts flipping through all the different moments, just searching for anything that it might have missed. See that right there? That's pattern recognition. That's to protect us. Recognizing patterns is how we've stayed safe for centuries. I'm a wellness strategist, and after a few years of helping clients regulate their nervous systems in real time, I've seen this quite a few times. Women who look calm on the outside, but on the inside, everything is on edge. It's not just in your mind, it's your body too. And that goes way back to our primal days, because thousands of years ago, danger, it had a sound. It was recognizable. It'll be a growl, a sudden crack, like a twig breaking, or you actually coming face to face with an actual predator. But now, danger simply looks like a pause before someone answers a question that you asked them. What was that pause about? Maybe a strange look, a joke that you told, but it just didn't land the right way. That can register to your nervous system as you not being safe. And then there's the message that you forgot to send. Your body holds on to all of this. Even when you feel like you've pushed it out of your mind, your body is still remembering all of the different things that were causing resistance for you throughout your day. And then your nervous system holds on to all of these thoughts and puts them realistically into your body, so these thoughts become you. And then at nighttime, when you think everything is cool and you're ready to go to sleep, all of a sudden it's like the floodgates for all of the thoughts that you were suppressing just opens up right when you're trying to go to sleep. You're supposed to be trying to get some shut-eye, but your eyes are wide open, staring at the ceiling, trying to understand what is going on with me. But as we stated before, I just want you to know, your nervous system isn't doing this to hurt you. It's simply to protect you. At nighttime, you can consider your nervous system like the night guard that works at a store. The store closes at 9, but after that, the guard is still pacing the aisles, scanning, making sure everything is everything. That guard, which is your nervous system, is still going over the security footage of the day. It's simply just reviewing and replaying everything that happened. It's attempting to keep you safe. It wants you to recognize a pattern so that if it's one that you don't like, you won't continue to do it. Or if it is one that you like, you know that you can continue it. But all your nervous system is doing is bringing what's really going on within you up to the surface. See, the brain doesn't just flag danger. It also flags uncertainty. And it's crazy because social situations are full of uncertainty. Was that laugh genuine? I wonder if they had an ulterior motive for that favor. Did they mean what they said? Was I maybe too much? Was I maybe not enough? All of these different thoughts, your brain logs them. And when you finally get still, trying to rest, that's when that avalanche of thoughts comes to your mind and begins echoing in the chamber that you just can't seem to get rid of. Hours and hours are going by. You have work in the morning, but you just cannot go to sleep. Your mind is wired. There's a part of your brain called the default mode network. It activates when you're resting, when you're simply just not doing anything. When you're in a state where your nervous system is dysregulated, you continue playing the same thoughts over and over. It's like a loop. That's when you're dysregulated. You just can't get out of that cycle of thinking that you're currently in. But if your nervous system is in a natural state, then the default mode network, it'll simply drift you into a space of creativity and peace. You're not going to be stressed out when you're in this mode as long as your nervous system is in a natural state. It's the dysregulation that causes you to be in fight or flight mode and withdrawn, tense, and now thinking about all of those different thoughts at nighttime, unable to go to sleep. You see what I'm saying? You just keep replaying the same thoughts, feeling the same tension and pressure over and over again. That doesn't sound fun, does it? I know. And since you're feeling things over and over again, this lets you know that stress doesn't just happen once. It happens in a cycle. So that one time, it really is like the beginning of something. And it's just going to continue going and going until you figure out a way to stop it. With the cycle of stress, most of the time we never finish it. We just continue going along for the silly ride that life is taking us on instead of actually just realizing that we can take control of it. We don't have to just sit for this. It's like you brace and you push the feeling down, but you never get to release it. You smile, but you don't speak. You freeze, and your body stores all of the low frequencies from the negative vibes that you get in. Your body remembers it all, and is going to continue reviewing things, especially when you're in bed and all you want to do is go to sleep. So I want you to know, you can't just think your way to safety, back to comfortability. Your body won't believe all of the affirmations if it really feels like it's in danger. Imagine somebody telling you everything's all right, but there's a lion 5 feet away from you, looking at you menacingly. You like, I hear what you're talking about, but it's a lion right here. That's how your nervous system is feeling every time you're trying to dump in some words of affirmations and it's not meshing up with what you're experiencing in your actual reality. It's kind of hard. Have you noticed that? For those affirmations to actually sink through and become a part of you, have you noticed that difficulty? If your shoulders are always up and your chest is like really just always tight, your body is going to register this as unsafe. So we're going to have to get you to relax a little bit. Bring it down, just bring your shoulders down. You might actually right then just feel a little bit of release. Like, wait a minute. Your brain is registering that you're not safe. So you need better signals. Signals that let your brain know, I am safe. Things are okay right now. It's like a self-hug type of signal. See, there's two things. Box breathing as well as exhaling longer than you inhale. When you combine those two things, they both send signals to your nervous system that says, I'm safe right now. There's not a problem in the world. Because when you exhale longer than you inhale, that's like the complete opposite of hyperventilating. And you hyperventilate when something is wrong. But when you're taking your time breathing, you're letting your nervous system know, oh, everything's all right. I can relax. I can chill out. You see what I'm saying? So a breathing method that I recommend is the 4-4-6. You breathe in for 4 seconds. Like, so you inhale for 4 seconds and then you pause for another 4 seconds. And after that set of 4 seconds, you're going to exhale it all out for 6. So in for 4, pause for 4, out for 6. You do 3 rounds of this. I'll show you how it looks, a real quick one. One. So you do 3 of those, right? This will send a message to your nervous system that you don't have to stress anymore today. You can shake your neck out, shake your body out. And also, your vagus nerve passes along your neck. And your vagus nerve is connected to your, pretty much, it's the longest cranial nerve in your body. It goes from your brain all throughout your body. And if you can stimulate it, it will calm the nervous system down. So you can do little things like rubbing some cold water on the sides of your neck, maybe an ice cube if it's not too much for you. It really just calms things down. That's one of the other things. You can slap cold water on your wrists. You just shake your body out. These are all different things that'll help you get your nervous system at a state of equilibrium and balance, so that you can notice that, okay, things aren't just going left for me. Things are going good. It's not all bad. To conclude, I really just want to let you know, you're not broken and you're not weak. You're not even spiraling out of control. Your body is simply responding to things that never got to get finished. That's it. And now that you understand that, you can shift it. You don't have to stay in that state of mind. You can finally close that loop and then peacefully close your eyes so you can start getting some sleep again, the way that you've been yearning for. I know what it's like to not be able to sleep when that's all you want to do. I'm trying to get you back to where you can do that effortlessly. So tonight, if that loop starts again, I want you to remember the night guard. He's not the enemy. He just didn't know it was safe to clock out yet. But now, you know that it's okay for him to clock out. So you can let him know. Relax. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm about to go to sleep. And it can be just that simple. Use some of the breathing techniques that I showed you. Implement that 4-4-6. It's a real game changer. And if this helped you, get your free guide. It's going to be down in the description, and it's called 5 Signs That Your Nervous System is Dysregulated. It'll really highlight a couple of the different things that people go through when dealing with a dysregulated nervous system. And also I have Rewire and Regulate. It's a nervous system guide for women who seem fine, yet feel fried. And if you're interested in that, it'll also be down in the description. This is Brad with LGTM Healing. If this information is resonating with you in any type of way, subscribe to the content. I'm going to be making a lot more videos. And every time you subscribe or like a post, comment, it just pushes it out to more people who may be able to benefit from my services. So I'll see you next time. Later.